The kids that missed class on the one day that we decided to meet as a group, and we were randomly stuck together, so we decided to embrace that. So who we are, like I said, we're the group that missed the class, and we aren't really slackers. So what we decided to do is make a game based around that. So we have the ClassSkippers app. It's pretty much just a simple quiz-like game based on questions from the midterm of this class. So it allows you to opt out of answering a certain question using various excuses. And then we have scores, the person based on the number of questions they answered incorrectly. And it can be potentially used as like a fun exam prep study guide app. So the design is we have questions and answers are read from an XML file. We can potentially update these via web service, so you can upload like different classes and do other various things, which is something for future implementations and additions. And the XML file is a raw resource that we packed in with the app. Here's just a little snippet of how we're getting the questions and the bogus answers and other things to populate the data.
The initial graphics were done with Anagen. It's a 2D gaming engine. It made things pretty easy. Like it's a pretty low learning curve there. You basically our opening screen starts off with the Anagen screen, and then once you go into your menu, we fire off an intent going into the questions.
So future work and additions, we want to add more animations and sound effects to it to make it just more fun and funnier app. Maybe use an SQLite database to store the scores on certain tests. Like I said, develop a web service that will allow us to serve XML to update the exam questions, so you can have for different classes, not just this class. And that's it. So now I'm just going to go a couple screenshots of the app. So you can look through here. We'll go through the demo, but you have your question up here and your different answers that you can select. You have your use excuse button if you don't want to, and these are the various excuses, like at a job interview, explosive diarrhea, dog ate this question. So, and then it shows your current score, how many excuses you have left, the maximum score that you can possibly achieve. Facebook, we got Frank's face on there telling you failed or you passed. Now we're just going to go into a demo.
I'm familiar with one on the left.
Yeah, the one on the left is Dayglow.
Yeah, thanks for Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
It works. Phone, right?
It's just upside down.
Phone's upside down.
Alright, so we start off with the theme music it's called Lazy Song, not doing anything. And if you want to decide, just let it
Zoom out a little bit.
So you can go and pause and play music. Then once you learn there, you can either quit the game or write in 10 minutes.
Can you see that? Do an autofocus.
Autofocus?
Just focus it down. Zoom it down a little bit. Do autofocus.
It may be the font too. I tried to find a font that looked kind of like handwriting.
Yeah.
You get better battery life and reduce your brightness. Yeah, it's
Okay, that's a little better. So, this is the question screen basically, and the questions are basically put in a random order, and it's implemented using the list view. And if you click on a question, it goes to another activity. You can go back, or you can answer. And if you get a question wrong, then it puts an X. If you get it right, it puts a check. And if you use an excuse, then it puts a little 6 smiley face.
So I can't go back and hit a questions or even check the next.
No, you can't do that. Yeah.
Why
so-
not?
And then once you finish the test, the screen pops up depending how you show that.
Pretty sure you want to see the face again.
Any questions?
So that result screen occurs as soon as you hit the last one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
What part of that was the A and D live? A and D or whatever?
That was basically the menu screen, was the and engine.
Yeah, with the music and everything.
Yeah, we were gonna do more end-engine stuff, and it just got really complicated, so we just fired off it.
Why did you guys miss class?
Had homework to do.
Plus the diarrhea.
Blank page class, I've heard a lot of that.
It's cool.